surprise landing.
The heat of your fire warms up my bones when it's cold inside.
He dreamed of them floating in a boat on a calm lake.
Every inch of my skin against yours makes me feel alive.
The same emerald bikini she wore the day that he met her.
I don't wanna ever cool down.
He wanted to teach her to fish.
I don't wanna heal from this burn.
But she refused to use live bait.
I don't wanna ever cool down.
So they used rubber worms.
I don't wanna heal from this burn.
Which ensured they wouldn't catch a thing all damn day.
Your eyes draw colors all through my soul,
Maggie rested her rod and reel beside her,
covering all the scars,
stretched her legs forward and leaned back to bask in the sun.
making the most of my days without
He crawled over to her and pressed his body against her,
It's never been so hard.
his mouth over hers.
I don't wanna ever cool down.
For the first time in his life, he was dreaming.
I don't wanna heal from this.
He couldn't remember ever having a dream. Well, not a pleasant one anyway.
I don't wanna ever cool down.
His dreams weren't the only thing that changed since the hike.
I don't wanna heal from this burn.
He had burned 2 meals, another rarity for him.
If you knew what I knew, then you'd know
He hadn't burned a meal in years.
that I can't live without you.
Yesterday afternoon, he opened the refrigerator and found his keys on the top shelf wedged between 2 long necks.
I don't wanna ever cool down.
Earlier today, he pulled the knob on the washing machine.
I don't wanna heal from this burn.
The load had run full circle without a stitch of clothing inside of it.
Don't wanna ever cool down.
Cam was wrecked.
I don't wanna heal from this burn.
And all because of his little hellcat.
I don't wanna heal from this burn. I don't wanna heal from this burn.
He entered the abandoned restaurant. The place where he'd fallen in love for the first time. learned the value of a good day's work and to always be true to himself. Mr. Moriarty taught him how to be a man, how to treat a woman, and the value of integrity. He gave Cam a place to go every day after school, a place to hide from his father. While there, he learned to bake cheddar biscuits, pecan pie, and the secret to Mr. Moriarty's infamous eggplant parmesan. Cam approached a dusty wooden table and swiped his hand along the top. He had to get her out of his head, out of his heart. He needed a distraction. So Cam asked his father to watch Gramps so he could start the repairs on Copper Creek. He chose a room in the back of the restaurant as Gramps' second living quarters. A place where Cam could keep an eye on Gramps and also manage the restaurant.
Hey.
Jags stood in the doorway. He wore a pink shaggy housecoat and red and blue striped tube socks. Green goo covered his face, and he had pink curlers draping low in his long hair. Are you serious?
What? Critters is throwing a Halloween party.
Okay. I got a surprise for you.
Ajay!
Yep.
Heck yeah!
I was just about to leave to go pick him up from the airport. Don't suppose you'd mind going for me? I got some stuff I gotta finish up here. He'd give anything to see the expression on AJ's face when he sees Jags.
Our brother's coming home.
Only for a week.
You better make a trip to the liquor store.
Goes without saying.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.
And all your carry-on luggage stowed completely underneath the seat in front of you in the overhead bin. And at this time, all laptop computers need to be stowed as well. We are going to pass through the cabin one last time to pick up all the...
Brothers. Fuck you. There are bad people everywhere, not just the battlefield. Get me? I'm down with that. Brothers. Good to be home. Sure. Ah, fuck. I need some air. I'm fine. I'll be back. Cut the shit.
Welcome to the new delusion. Welcome to the new delusion.
Ah, fuck. You play with fire, you just might get burned.
Hey, easy, my friend. The rules were made for us, not them.
army is my home.
Hey, look around. The thread you're hanging on's coming unwound.
Civilian life isn't for me.
I know, the storm is getting closer.
Ajay stepped through the airport's double glass doors. A black duffel bag was slung over his shoulder. He started down the long corridor when he noticed the ugliest woman he'd ever seen was running towards him. Holy shit! She was wearing a house coat the color of Pepto and fuzzy slippers. She neared and he cringed at the sight of her face covered in some kind of green lotion. Ajay glanced at the people behind him, but none of them seemed to recognize this woman. Only a feet away, he recognized this hag as his crazy stepbrother.
What's up, AJ?
With both feet off the ground, Jags vaulted at him, but Ajay stepped to the side. He gripped Ajay's forearm, but Ajay shook him off. Are you for real?
Not you two. It's just a Halloween costume.
I should hope so. Stay behind me, and don't talk to me until we get to the truck.
You gotta learn to loosen up a little bit, AJ.
People are gonna think we're lovers.
One day you're gonna wake up next to someone who looks like this.
The first time my wife wears anything more than a thong to bed will be the last. Because I'll burn the additional garments the next morning.
You're such a Neanderthal.
If having a penis makes me a Neanderthal, then I guess I'm a Neanderthal. Ajay stepped in the rotating door with an arm stretched out, barring Jags from joining him.
It's a really great scene.
It's good to be seen. Jag snatched Ajay's wrist and traced one of the many dime-sized scars on his left arm. It's nothing.
Can you be more specific than it's nothing?
I was too close to an IED when it went off. When Jags nodded, the invisible board strapped to Ajay's back disappeared.
How much longer? AJ.
That damn invisible board resurfaced.
Did you re-enlist? AJ.
I'm not in the service anymore, but I'm still stationed in Iraq. For the past year, I've been working for a private security firm called Black Hole Company as a mercenary.
Why'd you lie?
I guess I didn't think you'd approve.
Because I wouldn't have?
Why?
Because it's dangerous?
No more dangerous than the US military.
Why do I find that hard to believe? What's up with the fatigues?
They're not military issued. I wasn't sure I was going to tell you. I wore them for your benefit.
Why do they ask? Why can't they see? Not enough time has gone by. I'm still not me. They don't understand the burden I bear.
When they pulled into the Barren Copper Creek parking lot, AJ pointed at the red Expedition. Cam's here.
It should be open in a month or two.
He's finally doing it. Good for him. AJ and Cam walked toward each other, their right hands raised over their heads. Their hands slapped and came back in a tight clasp. AJ glanced around. The booth cushions, dishware, and wallpaper were decorated in a unique shade of green. Not dark, but not light. Different, but good. I like it.
For crying out loud, guys. Group hug! Tonight, we celebrate. Because our brother AJ returned in one piece.
Tonight, we drink lots of alcohol.
Tonight, we're gonna get crazy!
Yep.
I just have one request.
Anything.
Women. Lots of women.
You got it.